There you go. That was my high-tech intro. Hi, I'm Beth Lawrence, and we're coming from All About Voice today. I'm going to do a little segment that I like to call If I Were Your Vocal Coach. And today, I'm going to do a mock coaching session with the famous Josh Groban. Let me turn the music off. So, you might be saying, ooh, Josh Groban, what's wrong with his voice? Not a thing. Josh Groban is like the gold standard of singers. He always chooses beautiful material. He has a creamy, dreamy voice. He's just absolutely fantastic. Let me put this up so I can see who's coming on. Let's see who's on today. I didn't see you. Hello, everybody. Hi, Norma. Okay. All right, we're going to go like that. Great. Okay. Hi, Norma. So, we're doing Josh Groban today. I'm going to do this not to criticize or demean the fabulous Josh Groban, because I love his voice. I love the way he sings. But I want to show you how the Lawrence vocal system works. The Lawrence vocal system is based in bel canto singing, and that is the method I was taught by Giuseppe Balestrieri in Los Angeles years ago when I first started my career, and learning bel canto singing saved my whole voice. So I love bel canto, and it's a marvelous way to sing. So in critiquing and doing feedback with Josh Groban's performance, he's actually singing Over the Rainbow, which is a fantastically beautiful song and really fun to sing. While I'm doing this, I want you to know I'm not picking on Josh Groban. I'm just going to show you how, as he's singing, certain things could be tweaked a little bit, according to the Lawrence vocal system, to help his voice open up and be a little bit warmer, if you think that's possible. So we're going to learn some of the concepts of the Lawrence vocal system today. A couple of them mainly are is what I call stacking. And we're going to use my little visual aids here, my stars, that I'm going to stack. And what that shows you with the Lawrence vocal system is how to keep that, oh, thank you, thanks, is how to keep that sound in the body so that you're not singing up here. What happens to a lot of singers, and most singers, is that we struggle with our head all the time and the thoughts that we're having about our singing. In other words, a lot of us, as we go to hit our high notes, what happens? Our mind gets in the way, and we start to think, uh-oh, I'm going up, 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 up. How am I going to hit that high note? And that's the last thing you want to be thinking of, because you really, as you're singing, you want to be sharing your story, sharing your lyrics, sharing that emotion. So with the stacking, what I'm going to show you is how to keep that sound back in the body so that it doesn't keep going up, 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 up. I used to have teachers who would say, the higher you sing, the more you think up here. And all that does is kind of mess with your head, because you're thinking, oh, I'm going higher, higher, higher. And then you're way up here and you're all strangulated and tight, constricted. So, all right, if you have any questions as we go along, please ask too. Okay. All right, so I'm going to play this little tiny snippet of Josh Groban singing Over the Rainbow, and he sounds beautiful. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of feedback on that particular section of what he did. So here's Josh Groban.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Okay, so you could say, oh my gosh, what's wrong with that? Really nothing. It was beautiful. It was beautiful as he sang that. But let me show you about the stacking. Okay, you have your initial note as he did an ascending sort of phrase. So it goes like this. As I'll do it in his key, which, okay, it's going to be a little low, but that's okay. As troubles melt like lemon drops away, you stack back down, you come back down to that body positioning, body placement. As, let's do that again. As troubles, you can do this with me at home too, or wherever you are, as long as you're not in a public place. But if you're in a public place, it won't matter anyway. Go ahead. As troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, come back down. That's where you'll, and then you come back down again, find me. So you see how that works? The opposite of that, which a lot of people do and get into trouble, is this. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Do you see how I'm going up, up, up? Can you hear how that works? Rather than the opposite, which is, okay, let me make sure nobody has questions. Okay, the opposite, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Or whatever you want to do. So let's listen to Josh Groban again and visualize the stacking, how he could come back down into the body just a little better, so that once he gets up to that high note, he's completely supported and in the body. So let's try that again. Let's just listen a bit to that. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
So it sounded pretty good, right? But he could have gotten into the body a little bit better. And on that last note, another little tip from the Lawrence vocal system, which you won't hear most vocal coaches talking about. Most vocal teachers that I ever had told me, put everything in the mask, put everything up here, put everything forward and into the mask. My teacher, Giuseppe Balistrieri, always said, what is the key he's singing in? I don't know. I don't have my keyboard on right this minute. But thanks for that question. I'm not sure what key he's singing in. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, so you want to think back, not forward. You want to think the sound back. That opens the throat, and then that keeps that in the body too. So let's think about that. That's where you find me. So that opens the throat rather than pushing forward. He pushed, camera fell. He pushed forward a little bit. He was pushing forward, and you don't want to push forward. You want to really think of aiming back with that voice. So, where you find me. Now, how does it sound if you push forward? That's where you'll find me, which is what he did pretty much. He went pretty forward. It still sounded beautiful, but you hear how much warmer and more open it sounds. Here's forward. Where you'll find me. And here's back. Where you'll find me. Now you can exaggerate that to be more classical. Find me. We don't want to do that, because this is a very pop interpretation. So I'm going to let you listen to him one more time and listen how he goes forward on that top note there. It's really interesting. Okay, here we go. Listen here. Come back into the body. Way above the chimney tops. Come back. That's where. Now listen. Did you hear how he went forward? It's where you'll find me. He went forward. And that's a very Broadway thing to do, but you can still sing musical theater in Broadway by thinking back. Where you'll find me. So, those are the tips of the day. Remember, think of staying in the body when you're singing, stacking those ascending lines. Where you'll find me. So that everything stays right there. It gives you a very natural and relaxed sound as you're singing. Also, think of aiming back, not forward. So I hope you like this broadcast today. And please share with your friends. Come and join me on allaboutvoice.com. Where's my card there? allaboutvoice.com. There it is. You can also hear some of my music at bethlawrencemusic.com. But if you're interested in this kind of coaching, I'm doing a new program starting in February. I hope you'll join me. It's called the Canary Club. Sing like a bird. And we're going to all sing in a group. And are there blocks for sale to teachers? Blocks meaning, what does that mean? I don't know what that question means, but ask it in a different way. Thank you for the question. So, the Canary Club, we're going to sing in a group online live, and we're going to sing songs, and I'm going to coach them just like this live, so that you really get the idea. Technique is one thing, but it's really great to apply technique to singing a song so that you know how it applies and how you can best sing using the Lawrence vocal system. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here today on this broadcast. Please follow me if you're not a follower, and you'll be alerted to any kind of, thank you for the hearts, any broadcast that I'm doing, and I'm going to be doing this on Fridays, if I were your vocal coach. So if you have any suggestions about who you'd like me to coach, do a mock coaching with, just either make the comment now, or you can email me through allaboutvoice.com, and I'd love your suggestions. And join my monthly newsletter, and you'll get lots of tips. One went out yesterday. So thank you very much. I'm going to start up the music, the sign-off music. I want to say cheers to everybody from Beth Lawrence at All About Voice, and happy singing to you. And we're going to go out with this song called Smile. Happy singing. See you soon.